Alright, now listen up, because I'm only gonna say this once. Fear is a 4-letter word, ladies. You wanna go pee-pee in your big boy slacks? Keep it to yourself. It's make your mama's proud time!
Hello, my mama! Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge.
And we will be too, sir, if we don't get the hell out of here.
You hit Marine?
No, sir.
Then listen up. Usually the good Lord works in mysterious ways, but not today. This here is 66 tons of straight-up, HE-spewing divine intervention. If God is love, then you can call me Cupid.
What about that Scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. He never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
This is gonna be good. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened here today.
Oh, yes, yes. Classic John Byrne Brown and tan. Now, you fought the Hulk in this outfit, no? I Marvel Jesus, you dull creature, and I want to...
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero. You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Wade, you can finally matter.
It means I'm an X-Man. I am the X-Man.
Hello there, and welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm yours truly, Dante Myster here. But out of your mind, Wednesday night stream, y'all. What is up today, everybody? Hump day. Let's go. Wednesdays are hump days, right? I keep forgetting these freaking days you name. I just know as Wednesday, Mercredi. I think it's hump day. Yes. But hey guys, what's been up? What's been going on? I've seen Inart is coming in swinging for some flexing they've been doing. I see Mondo. Like, I like how they all waited till Hot Toys finished up with the May shenanigans. Okay, now we're partnering. Now we're gonna play in June. I like it. I like it. They don't want to give us any freaking breaks up in here. No breaks for us collectors, I suppose. That's just diabolical at that point. Dear Lord have mercy. What's up, plastic crackheads? Hey, Ashpool in the house. What's up? Copper in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Plus in the house. Hello there, everyone. It seems like I shall soon join you in owning the Hot Toys. Yeah. When you mention Hot Toys, I love the Hot Toys. Dear Lord have mercy.
And you mentioned Hot Toys. I love the Hot Toys.
Yes. But yeah, guys, let's get our hands together for Ashpool and Copper. It's all about their branding, y'all. Recognition.
Why are they looking at us like that?
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition.
Thank you guys for being members. Thank you. Part of the Geeking Out Squad, the Geeksters. But yes, the one thing that got me going crazy this week is the freaking Punisher. One last kill. Yes. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I want to name myself here. Yes, the Punisher freaking figure. I don't have one. The only Punisher figure I have is the Punisher War Machine. That's all I have as far as a Punisher figure. Finally, a Punisher coming to my collection. A proper Punisher. Don't get me wrong. I love being a Punisher War Machine. Beautiful figure. But I'm finally getting a Punisher. And it is quite a beautiful piece, man, because it is the damn freaking the White Skull. No custom faded. No, like faded out white skull, the faded white, no complete white logo on the vest. About damn time. About damn time, man. Look at this. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. Looking fresh up in here too, man. With the freaking Dominican Boricua custom faded hair right there, bruh. Damn, dude. He went to a Boricua or Dominican barber and they took care of that for him. That freaking fresh. Damn. Love that moment in the show, man, or the movie, whatever it was. It was like a short or something, like a 45-minute short. But dude, man, I would have enjoyed it. I would have enjoyed it a lot more if they gave me at least another 30 minutes, 40 minutes on top of that. Oh man, dude, man, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And I would have loved it more, even more, if they used the suit a little bit more in the movie. But this is fine. But damn, man, he's looking fresh. My dude is looking freaking fresh. I'm loving every freaking minute of this. And the one thing I know everybody's losing their damn minds over is that Brand New Day is coming up with Punisher, right? The thing is with that Punisher suit, it's custom faded. The logo is custom faded, so it won't have that nice white logo right there with the Punisher logo. Okay, so I'm just saying, if you guys are interested in picking up either or, I'm picking up both of them. But if I had to choose either the Punisher with the white logo or Punisher with the custom faded logo, I'm gonna go with the Punisher with the white logo, and then maybe hunt down the new head sculpt, the Punisher, down the road, because I like this logo more. If I had to choose, if I had to be more strict in what I wanted to get, I would go for the one with the white logo, with of course the bearded head sculpt. I get it. Maybe you want more clean look, but the thing is, you're gonna have to go for the one from Brand New Day, which most likely will be released along with the Brand New Day figure line. You got your Scorpions, you got your Hulks, possibly Hulks. I bet there's gonna be some Hulks coming in for sure. A Big Dog Pound 1 in the freaking house, y'all. Woo! Yo, Big Dog, what is up, man? How you doing? I know you pre-ordered it. You went crazy over this one. I saw that too, man. Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where's my woos at? Where is my? There it is. Woo! Also, it's all about that branding.
Why are they looking at us like that?
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition.
Yes, I know. There's folks out there that felt that why did he get the AK accessory when he didn't use the AK with this suit? I don't care. Give me all the freaking accessories you can with these figures. We're spending about $300, about $300 on average out the door for these figures. You gotta throw me all the accessories you can. Okay, I don't care if it's inaccurate to the figure. I don't care. Throw me accessories like no tomorrow. Don't do me like this. Don't you dare do me like this. Dear Lord, have mercy. But yeah, I finally got my Deadpool shoes. Came in yesterday. Oh, wow. Nice, Ash. Nice. And Sergeant Bolt's in the house. Hey, Bolts. How you doing? But dude, I am debating on whether or not I want to get two of these, because I do want him with and without the actual jacket, the trench coat. But then again, I am getting another Punisher anyway. I spoke about this on Discord with Saban the other day when this dropped. He was trying to convince me not to get two of the Punisher from One Last Kill, because you're already going to get the other one from Brand New Day, right? Just get this one and get the Brand New Day one. You don't have to get two of these. So I most likely will follow that, because it made sense, because I'm getting the Brand New Day one. So there's no point for me to get, and if the Brand New Day one doesn't come with the trench coat, I could just, trade it out for both of them, switch them back and forth. But I do like that trench coat, though. Never underestimate the power of brand recognition, and will possibly be your first. Yes, Plus has announced that the Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Kenobi from Hot Toys, is the first Hot Toy. I'm like, wow, that's quite a purchase there, and also it's a deal. It's a freaking deal. Nearly half the price of a hot toy. Just finding it on the marketplaces out there. I'm like, damn, I'm telling you, you can find deals on marketplaces like eBay, Bakari, Shenanigans. You just gotta start looking. You'll find deals on pieces like this, like the General Kenobi, that was pretty much going for chaser price, going for a chaser price of between $500 to $700 sometimes. So finding for half the price of a retail figure, that's diabolical. Diabolical. What the heck is behind me? Oh, shoot. Had a jacket over there. It's like, wait a minute, what the heck is that? Somehow my mother convinced it won't arrive, although I pay through goods and services. You should be fine. Don't worry, you should be fine. If it doesn't arrive, you get your money back. You got goods and services. You're fine. You're fine. At least you got that protection. All about the protection. But dude, I'm loving every bit of this Punisher. This is pretty cool. Like I like the tacticalness of this, and also the trench coat. One of my favorite looks of Punisher gotta be the trench coat as well. I'm just very surprised that they're releasing this so closely with Brand New Day. I wonder if they're gonna push Brand New Day a little bit further out, Punisher, or never release it at this point. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yes. Oh man, this is so cool. This is gonna be my first Punisher. Other than the Punisher War Machine, now this is my first Punisher going forward. If this is the only Punisher I have in my collection, I would be content unless Hot Toys give us Punisher in a War Machine LOL. I think the possibilities of doing that would be maybe Punisher War Machine with the actors with this particular Punisher likeness. Maybe Secret Wars. Maybe give us the ultimate combo of Punisher meets War Machine combo there. They could probably do that. They did mention that Punisher was in Deadpool Wolverine, right? They did have his rocket launcher there at the time. But yeah, damn. Wow. That is so good. Oh my, damn. That is so cool. I love the tacticalness of the suit up as well. Look at this. Look at all the weapons and everything. This is gonna be so cool. Yeah, yes, this is my first Punisher. I'm happy. Other than the War Machine Punisher, even though I like it, I'm looking at him right now. He looks pretty cool. But I want this one. I want this one. And I said it multiple times that I'm like, damn, man, I really want to go for those third parties, but I'll wait it out. I'll wait it out for Hot Toys. I'll wait it out. And one of these days, we are going to get another Punisher from Hot Toys with from the either Punisher show, Brand New Day show. I don't care. It just I'm gonna wait it out. And Eric and now, what's up, Eric? How you been, man? Yo. Hey, it's all about that branding, yo. The membership.
Why are they looking at us like that?
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition. Damn.
Oh man. And like I said, I'm loving the Dominican Puerto Rican custom faded haircut right there, man. I'm loving every bit of it. They got that fresh cut, man. Damn. I love that moment where he just pops in with the suit up. And he just goes right in there and then bah. Let's get them rookie numbers up. Smash that like button and hype this video up. Let's get it up to 4K subs. Paul D figure looks amazing. Wish he came with the DJ table. My God. The heck is this? Okay, I gained text messages right now. Okay, let's see what else is here. Highly detailed weapons. Oh, I wonder if that's going to be magnetized in the back. I wonder if that's going to be magnetized to the back of the vest there. That's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like it. It's not like there's something attached to it. That's pretty cool. Just magnetize that, and then I bet you the The magazines are also magnetized too. Interesting. They've done that. They've done that before. Hey, Clinton, what's up? They've done this before with the magazines. Before, for the Clone Wars, the Clone War figures, the troopers. You put the magnetize on the actual chest area. I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing over here. I gotta read up on it. I have the figure on Sideshow right now. So let me go read that up real quick. Hot toys. Love me some hot toys. Nate, I get that brand clip now. I also sorry, I just had an aneurysm. Nate, I get that brand clip now. LOL. As I've started to watch that show. Oh wow, Ash, you started watching the Fallout show? Wow, yo, hope you enjoy one hell of a ride. I've been enjoying every minute of it, man. Season 1 was good. Season 2, I personally feel is the best one so far. Some people say season 1 was a better one. I love season 2 even more. Maybe I'm biased, but I love my Death Claws, and I love Vegas. I love coming back to Vegas. Vegas would have been one of my favorite games of all time from Fallout. So he definitely got that Jersey Shore Italian fro. I'm telling you, man, he has that Boricua. He has that Dominicano haircut right there, man. That nice freaking cut, that fresh cut. Yes. Damn, my dude went to a freaking Dominican or Puerto Rican barber, man. I tell you. Okay, let me go over the shenanigans. So let me go over the details over this figure. What's in the box? Authentic detail likeness of John Bernthal as the Punisher, based on the Punisher One Last Kill. Newly developed head sculpt with separate eyeballs, high detail, blah blah blah, wrinkles, 30% of articulation, 8 pieces of interchangeable gloved hands, black color leather-like microfiber material coat, bendable wire embedded, 1 black colored shirt, 1 black colored bulletproof vest featuring the Punisher's skull motif on the front, with 4 magazine pouches inside and 1 axe holder in the back. Okay, there is an axe holder in the back. Okay. So it's not magnetized. A pair of black colored pants, colored utility belts with 3 magazine pouches and 1 pistol holster. They don't say if they're magnetized or not. Specially designed figure base with blah 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 blah. Danny DeVito Dendo skeleton shake my head. I've seen the memes. Honestly, Inart was correct in the actual accuracy of the first Terminator figure. Unfortunately, I know people are mad, but if you go back and run the tape back and look at all the photos behind the original T1 Terminator, the model they use for recreating the recreating the stop motion effects, it does have that shortened leg look that the Inart version has. So they are accurate to how the legs look, so it is what it is. It does look weird, but it is what it is. Where's my Star Wars? I need more. Rob Rod in the house, y'all. Hey, man, it's all about that branding.
Why are they looking at us like that?
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition.
Rob Rod. Hey, man. Don't worry, Rob Rod. We got more Star Wars to come, okay? They just took a break after a full month of Star Wars. Wasn't that enough? Wasn't that just enough? A full month of Star Wars, okay? We got more to come. Don't worry. I want my Embo. I want my Artisan quarter scale Mandalorian and Grogu, okay? All's coming, okay? And also, we got next year as well to prepare for. May 4th for New Hope shenanigans. We got also shenanigans with Star Wars Celebration as well. So tranquilo, we got this. Aside from the beard, his vest is also different in Brand New Day, and he's not wearing gloves. That's true too. So you have more options available to go for another Punisher from Brand New Day. Personally, for me, if I had to choose one, just the one, I would go with this one because of the logo. It's the brightest of the logos of the Punishers to date. The white logo, the white bright logo right there. Love it. Love it. The new one that's coming up for brand new day. Unfortunately, the logo is custom faded and this looks just so much better. Now, granted, you can go and buy this one and then buy the head sculpt from brand new day if you don't like the beater look, you want the shaved look as well. I have never noticed in the movie back in 1984 the short legs. I guess no one ever did until Inart showed it today. Yeah, if you look at the photos, man, if you look at the photos, you run back the tape, those legs, those legs are horrendous. But hey, Inart was accurate. Inart, you can't fall in Inart for being accurate. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. You can't fault him for being accurate. Okay, so if honestly, if I was Inart, but the thing is, people would have complained about the legs not being as accurate to the movie from T1. People, it's back and forth. Either way, if you like the figure, then go for it. Don't care what anybody says. Don't care what anybody says. Also, the Punisher, a 1/6 scale figure from Hot Toys, $270. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Still around the $300 range, right? After tax, shipping, and tariff fees, you're looking at what, $320 out the door, possibly about $320 out the door. So, still pretty reasonable. Still pretty much the going rate for these figures, from Hot Toys. I thought that it was going to be a lot more expensive because of that brand new head sculpt. You know, I was thinking like, wow, this is a brand new Punisher, brand new head sculpt, John Bernthal. Why isn't it much more expensive? That's what surprised me. Like, newer figures tend to be a lot more expensive. You know what I mean? So I'm very surprised about this. I thought that was probably going to be right at 300, but 270. Yeah. Big Dog, definitely a bargain. Defo Domo in the house. What's up, Defo Domo? Good to see you. We haven't seen you for a bit, so glad to see you come in, man. Also, it's all about that branding. Thank you for being a member of the Geek It Out Squad.
Why are they looking at us like that?
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition.
Wow. All right, give me a second, guys. I need to reset my window here. All right, let me go to Punisher. The Punisher. Where's this Punisher at? Also, guys, what you guys had coming this week? I finally got my Hera Syndulla, Mommy Syndulla, come in. Finally got her in. I'm very excited about that figure. I checked out her cakes. Chef kiss on the cakes, man. Damn, girl. She needs to relax. She's working out them cakes. Yes. Let me see. Also, guys, if you guys want to go and make your pre-order purchase of the Punisher figure, here is the referral link to the Punisher. There you go. Cool. Hey, if you need some pro takes, let me know. Hey, if you need some pro takes, let me know. Hey, Jug, how you doing? Oh, Sabin in the house. What's up, Sabin? What's up? Okay, let me see. So yeah, 270 out the door. Ain't too bad. Ain't too bad of a deal right there. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this a lot. Let me see. Oh wait, wait. Jug, do you wanna come into the stream, Jug? You're free to come in. Okay, I'll bring you in. Let me see. Where's my damn messengers at? Where Lane at? Where the Lane train at? There we go. Nice. So yeah, I'm excited that this figure wasn't a arm and a leg to make the purchase. 270 ain't too bad. Nice. Pretty much as Big Dog Pound once said, a bargain. It's reasonable. I'm very surprised because it's a new figure, new head sculpt for 270. Yeah, you out of your damn mind. Oh wow, Lane didn't save no time. Dear Lord have mercy. Hey Lane,
Hello. How are you doing, sir? I haven't done like any streaming this week, so I had a little while here. I was off of work today, and I saw you. I saw you were going, and hey, this is the last couple of last 4 or 5 days. We've seen some pretty amazing 166 stuff, like kind of get shown as well as actually released. Obviously, not in all our hands yet, but I just was like, Nate looks lonely and everything because sometimes being on stream is like being on trying to stay on the island of relevancy. So I wanted to hop on here, and here is a really interesting looking figure. I know probably the Inart endoskeleton's getting a lot of the buzz just here in the last 12 to 14 hours, but
yep.
This figure for its price point, I think, is really cool. Like,
I'm very surprised. Like I was saying it earlier, like it's brand new. It has a brand new head sculpt as well, and we haven't done a Punisher in like what, nearly 10 years from Hot Toys, right? So I'm like, wow. Now, well, maybe 6 years. Whenever they released that Daredevil season 2, that's when we got the Hot Toys version of Punisher, and I'm like, wow.
Not even when his own show was getting made or something.
Yeah. It's been a while, and we get this for the price it is. That's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, I will say, you know what? I actually like, because I don't think he's going to look like this, in Spider-Man. But I actually kind of like Punisher with the full beard, like Bernthal. I think, obviously, you're used to mostly Frank Castle, shaved face, complete clean face, and everything. But I actually think he looks better, kind of, with like the full beard here. I like the facial sculpt actually here with that beard. I think it gives him a little bit rougher edge, which. Obviously, I haven't seen the special, but I heard, he's kind of supposed to be burned out a little bit, a little bit burned out.
He's going through his PTSD again.
Yeah. So it makes sense, but he looks like almost a Killer Grizzly Adams. But I love the coat.
Oh yeah, the coat is amazing. Apparently, they're using some type of new material for the.
Yeah, they've been doing that supposedly. Some of the Star Wars figures, like the AT-AT or AT-AT driver, like his holster is supposed to be. So, now, Hot Toys is saying that this material they're using now, it sounds like they're using it for all their figures.
Yes.
It's supposed to last longer than regular leather.
Okay. Well, the thing is,
personally,
I've been collecting for at least, 7 years now. I have not yet experienced pleather issues. Granted, it's figures that I've went back into collecting before my time. Those are the figures that have been getting hit with the pleather issues. But nowadays, after those past 7 years of collecting the brand new figures of those 7 years, I haven't had any issues with pleather.
I've had only one figure that had issues with pleather, and it was one that literally out of the box. Because it was a Death Trooper specialist, but the ammo pouch, I pulled on it out of the pack, and it already had tons of.
Unfortunately, out the older figure.
That's yeah. But I'm saying, that's the only one that I've actually had.
Yes.
So there are problems on. So here's a question for you guys here in chat. Just if this relates to, hearing kind of what Hot Toys is supposed to be doing with this newer material. Do you guys prefer now that if this particular new format is going to maintain their maintain longer, would you have preferred for the Lobo figure, because his jacket is supposed to be regular leather, not this microfiber stuff? Would you prefer still if you had an option for if they're going to have something like that, another figure with how they're doing with the castle here, using the microfiber, or would you prefer them using leather, actually in some of the pieces?
Here's the thing though, that's a good question. I don't mind either or, but I think they should prioritize real leather with figures like artisan pieces, higher end versions.
We know what that is supposed to do if you at least maintain it. So, we know that already from obviously hundreds of years of use of leather. But But I was interested because I was thinking, because those are obviously 2 figures just in the last recent releases where we have leather or firmly stated in the actual, like, trying to sell you to buy the figure that the coat actually has this new material in it. So
yeah, you know, I want to know, like, I want to be a bug. I want to be a fly in the wall of Papa Howie's shenanigans. How do they figure out which figures get the leather and which figures don't? You know what I mean? What is the prioritization of this? Like, what's the process?
Yeah, why did Lobo get it for Supergirl movie versus now? Admittedly, like, I'm like, that's a major motion picture, and this was like a 45-50 minute special on Disney Plus. So there's kind of different levels, you know, of expectation. But you know, it would be kind of, like you say, interesting, like, because obviously these guys are not announced very far apart, so they had to be worked on during the same time frame, you know, when they were actually developing them. So how do they, you know, in the production phase, where it just used to be, just put pleather on it because it's cheap, you know, that would be probably the auto default and everything. But now that they have supposedly this new one, but they're also using not a ton more, but a little bit more, how are they going to determine, you know, which type of release they're doing? Because, like you said, you could have an artisan one that's $400, but you might have another, you know, quote, regular figure or deluxe, which could be $400 too, because it comes with, you know, a crazy deluxe, you know, like Ripley. You could have Ripley where she could have a deluxe whatever with some power loader or some other, like, really elaborate diorama base, where maybe her figure be normally $300, you know, $330. With that diorama, it's gonna be $450 or something.
It's gonna be hilarious if they do give us the Ripley and power loader. The power loader is your base. That's it.
Yeah, well, that is the kind. I do have to admit that is kind of an annoying thing when they do stuff like that, because, well, I mean, you think about it.
They've done it before. They've done it before. Where they don't throw you a base with the vehicle for your figure.
Yeah.
Your base is the vehicle.
I mean, look at from last year, the Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader. If you get the deluxe where you're spending $400 and some dollars, I forget how much it is, $450, I think, or $440. Yes, you get the table and all that stuff, but you don't get any regular base with it at all. So if you're not going to put them on the table or something, or you may not have room, you want the table because you want to have the complete scene. You may not be displaying him because you may not, you know, you could be like you with all that stuff there where you may eventually plan to display him on it, but you may not, you know, that might be a year away before you can do it. So you still want to be able to stick him in your shelf though. There's no regular base. You terrible.
Oh
yeah.
Oh,
dude,
you terrible.
Don't even joke with stuff like that. Could you imagine? Like, I swear to God, guys, if they did that, Nate would be doing a person cast from his work with his headphones on. Like,
are you out of your damn mind?
Yeah. You'd have one headphone on and like one headphone off with your like Bluetooth in your ear, and you just be streaming like 15, like maybe not a 4-hour stream, but you'd be doing a 10-minute stream of you just yelling and carrying on and going, you know, are you out of your damn mind? Why are you making? Why didn't I continue the victim? It'd just be like a stream of tears looking and everything. Is you just can't get what they would do. That would be amazing. That
my yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that? Get everybody out of my yard.
But Mitchell, see, that's Nate. That is why the online community in 1/6 scale is great. They can point you out every worst possible scenario that could exist, and then put it in your mind, and then you're like, you know, the next Reebok tease or something. It's like, you know, 8/8/2026, and you're like, okay, time. Oh my gosh, they could have a power loader as a or they could have an alien queen as like a paper outline that you put around something, like to look like you're running away from Ripley's running away from it or something. Yeah, that would be perfect. That now, admittedly, that could be a Hot Toys move, because they've done stuff like that.
Yeah. I could see them doing that. But hopefully, if they're bringing us a Ripley from Aliens, you just can't do it.
Yeah. But I'm saying, just think about it. We were talking about the Darth Vader, the regular edition Darth Vader for that Revenge of the Sith. That's literally, they're using the base from like the Obi-Wan, that light up base again. Yes. That's the one I got. But like literally, there's a insert thing to put around that, so it looks like where they were looking out at the constructed Death Star from the end of Revenge of the Sith. And I'm like, that's cool, but that is one of the cheapest things. There's no way I'm gonna ever use that kind of thing.
Demon in the house, Demon. What HUTT should have done when they cut off the DX line. The DX line is still around. It's just they incorporated it with the Artisan, where if there's not a sculpt, it's not a rooted hair edition. It's a sculpted version. So they give you two different options. But yeah, they is to integrate it into the Artisan's line, so that way Artisan has everything premium. I agree. It should be everything premium for Artisan. It should be that way. But also, hey, Demon, how you doing? Hope everything's all good. And Demon on.
That's still reminding me there. It really does look like right now that Jeff the Landshark is just a solo release. And I'm still going, why did you put that out? I'm still going, like, why is that?
You know that's coming. Hey,
our favorite Boy Scout, Cyclops, is about to arrive in the game. Like, he's about to come playable, I think, later this month. But, like, I still don't get that Jeff the Landshark. Like, I actually like the Jeff the Landshark, but like, I'm just like, bro, you got to have like another figure or two. You got to have Emma Frost or something to put a, like, you, even though he's probably going to be big in comparison, put him with, or something. Just like, I guess you could buy that to like put on your work desk, at work or something.
Don't worry. We might see some Marvel Rival figures. They got to throw some mommies.
I think before Spider-Man comes out, I think we'll see some Marvel Rivals done in the same style, like the K-pop Demon Hunters and what was the other ones? The other animated
Arcane, yes.
Yeah, like they would be perfect for that. That's why I think they're going to do something. But if you can get something like that, that's going to help, because I don't think Jeff by himself, even though he's like barely over $100, like I don't think a lot of people are going to buy Jeff by himself.
Oh, speaking of animated, Mr. J, what up, fam? Hope you all doing well. Thank you, Mr. J. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. All right. Let's see. The speaking of animated, the Gargoyle. How you felt about this?
Oh, the Mondo. Yeah, I saw this. NECA did really good.
Remember from the 90s, right?
Oh yeah. Mecha did a really good, like, smaller scale version. Yeah, except the stupid wings. But I like that this one is coming with Bronx with it and everything. Good luck. The Gargoyles franchise has always been a weird one, because it had a really good first original series and then had one of the most god-awful follow-ups that I've ever seen with the Goliath Chronicles, which like nobody remembers and tries not, because Greg Weisman had nothing to do with it. But like, now we know always with Cisco figures, a lot of times, I mean, how much do we complain about like Maul from Shadow Lord keeping the, jointed arms and stuff? Obviously, I think we have a little bit easier time when it's very fantastical or very animated, like this looking creatures, like Goliath and stuff. I don't think it bothers us quite as much. Like, we're even like, obviously Mando's been doing the He-Man or been doing the Batman animated series. Even though they're animated, they're like people, Yeah. So the joint thing can bother you a little bit. Plus, also, we just got like that He-Man and Skeletor for the movie, which I saw, which was really fun. It's too bad it's crashed and burned. But I don't know. Do you think? I don't know about like where you see that kind of gap there in the midsection. I don't like that. I don't like that, 'cause I don't think
it doesn't really bother me too much, because I know it's an animated figure, and they're doing the best they can. With,
you
know, with this, and also it's Mondo. They do a lot of exposed joints on these figures. Anyway.
Oh yeah, most of the other thing with the arms and hands and stuff, I don't mind, but I'm just saying like that camera angle may not be the best.
Yeah, just don't put it on a low angle.
Yeah,
when you're trying to display this.
The picture there.
Do not put this on your high top shelf. Put this in your mid shelf.
Yeah, but I was meaning more that specific shot, like here, where it's kind of almost integrated, more like that shot where it's like that.
Yeah,
shot,
do this here.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, that's like telling the person, hey, if you try and angle him back at all, you're gonna be seeing a monster gap. You know, it's like that does not sell that figure to someone because they're gonna think it looks bad. But like this, where it's kind of almost integrated a little bit in to his body a little bit better, that's great. Like the arms and stuff, I don't really bother me. Bronx, I guess it's just gonna be one solid like piece, like he doesn't pose. But
I'm very surprised how they released this because it seems like it's open pre-order, and they're not giving us the numbers of how limited this is. They usually they would tell you there's a time exclusive on this.
Yeah, well, I think I don't know how super popular these, because the NECA line ended up not doing fantastic. They did all right, but you can buy a lot of them on sale now. But I like the bonuses that it comes with.
They give you a different set of hair.
Yeah.
What?
Well, for if it's flipping or something, like you have him in a flying pose.
Ah, okay.
I like the different faces, like especially with the whited out eyes and kind of the roar. That's obviously when they were being aggressive, their eyes would turn white.
Yes.
And is that, I don't know I don't recognize what the book was from. I thought it might be the Grimoire Magnorum for a minute, the magic book and stuff with like that. God, man, I can't believe I'm showing how nerdy I am. Remember?
Well, it gets worse because Fluss says Jerry never heard of this before, making us old. It's
from 90. Guys, if you want, well, at least the first like 2 seasons, if you want to see, because Jonathan Frakes from Star Trek and Marina Sirtis, Troy, voiced two of the best villains like Disney ever created. David Xanatos and Demona. Xanatos is probably he's like almost evil Bruce Wayne. That's like really kind of what he is.
Oh man, he dropped the most epic of lines. You pay a man man enough, he'll walk through hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was great. Like in the first episode, or second episode or something. But I think I am a little surprised that they're trying to do something with Gargoyles, just because, like I said, NECA did sell great. Like a lot of their figures are just on sale, and even PCS with their statue to have the main Gargoyles had issues. And I worry. Look, Mondo seems to be putting out a lot of stuff, don't they? Like in the last year, because with their parent company or whatever having had financial issues, supposedly, they seem to be throwing up a lot of pre-orders relative to what they used to do. Not that I think they're cool or anything,
it is very priced up for $350 comparatively to the other figures. I'm trying to figure out why is it so overpriced.
Because it can't just be bronze coming with it, or it can't be just bronze.
Well, this is a big figure though. It's like what, 16 inches tall?
Yeah, I mean he's like man-bat size probably with his wings out and stuff.
Maybe that's the reason why it's so overpriced a bit, because he is a big figure. He's 16 inches tall.
Yeah, so he's Venom size.
Yeah, it is a Venom size figure. He is massive.
But that's the top of his wings. Like that's the very top. But I mean the Gargoyles are freaking huge. Except for like Lexington.
Hey Mace, how you doing? Nate, hello friend. Metal Ending is here. How you doing, Mace? How you doing?
I think it's so cool they're doing this though. I do wonder how deep they'll go in, because I don't think they're like gonna sell. Like I think Goliath and stuff will probably sell all right, but like I know people are probably like I hope they're planning to do Demona, because I know that she's probably, I mean, she's the femme fatale freaking gargoyle.
So
she'll sell.
I hate the fact that they released this during this time of shenanigans with Inart, Hot Toys, There's a lot of figures right now.
And
A lot of companies.
SDCC and SDDC is not that like a month away, if that long.
Damn.
And so people are going to be who have disposable income to buy stuff right now are probably going to be looking to see what are going to be exclusives and other things like SDDC because we're in the next month or something.
Oh god, it is turbo side. This turbo.
Oh yeah, that's not good. That is you know what? Can we say that shot is if that's supposed to be a shot that is them showing hey, this is so you can say literally every type of joint you're going to have to stare at and have on this figure in one moment. There you go. Oh, they do have the Phoenix Gate though. That's cool. See, I was going to say the one thing I would have liked them to include with this is the Eye of Odin. That would have been the one thing where Goliath put it on one episode and like that could be probably a limited time release for STC. They could do like Eye of Odin powered freaking Goliath. It was scary.
Ash, they literally released Leo for pre-order like a few months ago, and the time exclusive. Be patient. There's more to come. Are you collecting the Mondo line of turtles? I want to know.
I think that Mondo turtle line could end up. I mean, the problem is there's like 5,000 different versions of turtles and all that stuff that you could possibly get your hands on. There's so many different ones, but those Mondo figures I think could be like one of the best like TMNT stuff.
Dude, my dude is freaking intense right now, man. He's reading that book.
Yeah,
like
he's reading about so that stupid book about werewolves from the episode with Fox from the pack where she becomes a werewolf. That's kind of a lame extra. Like the Gamora Magnorum would be great because that's actually a magic book that has major plus points.
Do you think they'll do the Mecha Gargoyles? That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, the Iron Clan from Xanatos? Or usually like Cold Stone, Cold Fire, and I forget what the other one was, the Evil Brother. Eventually. Right now, let's just see if they make it through Goliath. I think I would not be shocked if the second one after this is Demona. Because she's one of the most popular. I mean, she's the sexy, femme fatale. I want to murder all humanity.
That's not a good base for this big ass figure. That is straight up.
That is like a bad Hot Toys flight.
Dude, this is reminding me of General Grievous shenanigans right now. I'm getting PTSD for General Grievous. This is not a good base. Mondo, please redo your base. This is not a good base for your 16-inch figure. You out of your damn minds. Oh my God, come on. What are you doing, Mondo?
Demon saying Shredder's supposed to be next for the Mondo line.
Look at this damn thing. You mean to tell me this is the base for that?
Geez,
that's
very tiny looking.
For him, yes, for Bronx, but what? For freaking
You're just look at the box size. That is a huge box that he's going to come in.
This is a cool box.
Big box.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh god, this is a good box.
You know what's the simple thing to be able to do? Because NECA did this. If they try, to take advantage of the mold, they can just do the Sega Genesis, like Goliath Gargoyles game, which he looked total different coloration and everything than this.
This looks cool though, man. Wow.
Yeah, no, I think it looks like a cool figure. It's a big thing. I think it's gonna have a really specific audience though. This is kind of like they were talking for Masters and He-Man now. Yeah. It's going to be a very specific, like 30 to 50 age range probably that will look at this because he's not, like you said, I mean, he's not for the size of what you get with him. He's not, look at Lobo. Lobo's 345. And he doesn't, I know he's a Hot Toy figure with the likeness and stuff, but he's not nearly as big as this. And like, I think this is two figures, even though I think Bronx is like, one solid piece. Yeah. You're still getting, guys, I'm not saying Mondo is as good as Hot Toys or something for stuff that they make.
Mondo's game press. Price out everyone out of collecting your Gargoyle line.
Well, Well, this is kind of a weird thing because I am glad to see them doing different stuff. But like you said, they're middle of TMNT. They may have other He-Man stuff. They've been doing some Thundercat stuff. they have a lot of lines they're already kind of putting their feet into already, trying to keep up with. Now we're going to start an entire separate guard. Now, maybe this is just meant to be a one-off. Like, it's just meant to be Goliath, and that's it. Who knows? I assume they have Goliath and probably at least a couple other Gargoyles, like at least kind of in serial form. Big Dog Pound. I don't have enough figures or space really to show off anything. I'm not like a certain guy here who's got like, you know, a mansion full of fucking Hot Toys and Inart figures or something you could show off.
But a funny thing, so I was thinking about my collection tour, right? And I'm gonna have to
SWAT
move,
cats. That's good.
I'm gonna have to move my. They're doing SWAT. Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, admittedly, I will admit, because there aren't like 5,000 freaking characters in that thing, SWAT cats is something I don't know why I very fondly. I played the Super NES.
How big? How big? Let me see. A 1/6 scale. 1/6 scale.
A turbo cat.
Yeah. So it's a Tomcat. So let's go Tomcat. 1/6 scale Tomcat.
Bro, that thing would be like 4 feet long.
Okay, what does AI say? A 1/6 scale Tomcat. When exploring 1/6 scale F-14 Tomcat, you will probably find detail, blah, blah, blah. Because a true 1/6 scale Tomcat jet would span over 10 feet long. Complete aircraft. Oh, wow. 10 foot long.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, man. So they could. So thinking of SWAT cats, they could do T-Bone, Razor, the actual SWAT cats. They could do Dark Cat. They could do Dr. Viper. They could do the Metallic Cats, Mac and Molly. They could do Deputy Mayor Briggs. They could do one of the blob monsters, maybe from Dr. Cats.
Well, the thing is, they can delve deep into it because they did that. They've gone deep with the damn freaking whatchamacallits, Master Universe line. So they can.
I mean, they could. I mean, there's a certain number they could do because there were not a ton of episodes of SWAT cats, but they could do the Red Lynx, the undead World War I looking pilot guy who was trying to kill Mayor Banks. They could do Turmoil, who was one of the few female-only villains who looked like wore an M. Bison costume.
Look at this. This is one of the only ways you can hide those joints, just like that.
Yeah. Well, that's two separate. That it looks like they're doing what NECA did because they had the big kind of bigger, wide wings, but they're also the separate wings were like where they would look like when they would cross their wings over their body and stuff. Although NECA put the way NECA did it was they put some of the closed wings on other figures.
So, you know, because of how expensive this is, I'm going to wait it out because I got other figures right now I'm waiting to be released. Like the Artisan, what's that fool's name? The Artisan Winter Soldier that I bought through Jeremy. That still has not been released yet.
Yeah,
that's a full price figure.
Well, they got that one. They got the Harley, who's really late now too, from the Suicide Squad coming, the black and red suit. You saw Malgus that is kind of behind.
Wow, this is Thanos with wings, pretty much. That's how big this thing is. Wow.
I'm trying to think, what else are they behind on right now? Because people are just
they were behind on Mr. Knight. Now they're good.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're mostly good, but Vader's supposed to be coming soon. We're like in the window for Vader coming.
They got the speaking of Vader, they got the disco Vader lighting on this. That looks pretty cool.
I saw the Hano Vader went in stock on Sideshow. The Rebels one.
It's really cool. Oh, it's available right now?
Yeah, it went in stock. James Bond did, like the suit version.
Nice.
Also, Plo Koon did as well. So he's like just available now. You can order.
Yeah, and I think Clone Commander Wolfie is on low stock too.
Not as far as I can see. Nope.
Okay. He didn't go low stock yet.
Nope. Stitch came in stock too. If you've been thinking about getting the live action Stitch figure, he's in stock now regularly as well. He must have just done that in the last day or so.
Okay.
A lot of hot toys. This is putting the stick on.
Denobi was telling me that his Stitch came in a few days ago, Friday.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about the Stitch. Like, it actually came out really good.
The only problem with Stitch is that it's not 1-to-1; it's half scale. So it's still pretty big, but it's not a full. Because remember, Stitch is about the size of a toddler, literally about the size of what's the name of the cat of his friend? What's her name? What's the name?
Lilo.
Lilo, yeah, Lilo and Stitch. Yes.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yes. Lilo.
So, otherwise, for being behind right now, or of course, this is just Enterprise. This doesn't include ones that might have been quote waitlisted, but I think that's most of the ones like we're in the general window of right now. Yelena,
Moon Knight.
Yelena,
Moonlight. Was it Moon Knight, the last one that was released?
Yeah, no, but also I just mean like Marvel, like kind of are quote past due, might be past due, or we're in the window now where they should be coming out, like in the next couple months. Yelena from Thunderbolts. Yes. I think we're in her time frame. Starting this month. I'm just going off what Sideshow's listing, which don't mean a whole lot, but they're at least kind of something. But I think the Nightfall, the EZRA Batman, I think that one's supposed to be coming around this time. Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin, he's due, or he might even be a little bit. Yeah, he's just June 2026 right now. So we're approaching when, if he doesn't pop up during this month, could be when people might start getting those, hey, you need to confirm your order or it's going to get canceled, in a certain amount of time emails. If he doesn't pop up.
Chewie is beginning to ship out, guys. I got the notification for it. Yeah. I have it on payment plan now, but he's beginning to ship out from Sideshow.
Yeah, and then I think Bankrupt Joker. Okay.
Also, Hot Toys. Where's Mommy at? Where's Mommy? Where's Tila? Well, where is she? Is she safe? Is she all right? I need Tila. I need Tila to go with my He-Man. Okay, come on now. Get Tila. Can we get Tila, please? Can we get Tila?
Well, I just saw a really nice. I think it wasn't Mondo, but someone else, one of the main manufacturers, just put up a new Tila 1/12 scale.
Yeah,
based off the 2000 2 or 2000X 2000XX He-Man animated series, which is probably one of the ones. That might be my favorite. But
wow. So Lane, what does the Midnight Collector mean? Is that you?
That Midnight Collector, yeah, that's what remember. That's when I was first on with you and stuff. I would go by.
Ah, okay.
I was Midnight Collector for a while. Yeah, no, that's well, I'm going by this melted butter misnomer is because of another YouTuber, Ben Thomas. He called one of the Evo figures once. Wesley Custer, he called it a figure that looked like melted butter. And that joke has really stuck with me ever since. So I just put myself, I don't know why, a couple weeks ago, called myself the melted butter misnomer. Because the last word, just because it sounded cool in my head at the time. But a Tila would be, now which Tila though?
I want the one throughout the movie, not the final look.
Because that's actually accurate to the animated show.
Yes, the final look, yes, is more accurate, yes.
But
I want her in her battle mode, the one that she was wearing throughout the movie.
Well, the other one's technically her Captain of the Royal Guard outfit.
Yeah, no, I understand, but I really like.
I'm just giving you an effing hard time. That's all.
Yeah. Like I like it. I liked her with the longer hair.
I'm letting you roll
red hair.
I know. Yes. I'm letting you role play as Prince Adam right now. for how much hard time he was given in the movie, mostly. But I don't think we're gonna get her though because
of the bombing of the movie.
Yeah, we know.
Really
we know. I didn't really necessarily think there was much of a chance they were going to make any figures other than those two anyway. Beyond that,
unfortunately, it's a good movie though. It's a good movie though.
There are some problems I had with it, but for what it was doing, I mean, I'm not thinking freaking He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is going to be freaking Hamlet, man. You know, I knew what
it's a good blockbuster.
Got what I expected.
It's like your Independence Day. You know what I mean? Like it's a good popcorn movie to go and watch. You know?
Yeah, and
it's sort of a blockbuster.
Yeah. It was fine movie. It's the movie itself, like there were some points where I felt like the story of the movie was kind of fighting with itself a little bit. Because there are some of the jokes in it that really came off to me like the movie was mocking, like the original 80s animated series. Which,
there was times that they were doing it.
There were some times that kind of like it annoyed me a little bit, but also I kind of like went with the joke though too. Because I mean, it's the 80s of He-Man. I've watched, so I get it why you would make fun of it at points because it's very silly. It is really silly at points. Yes. But the thing is, like, if they did a figure of Tila, I think that would be really cool. But I'm really not sure how well the Skeletor and He-Man are going to do.
Also, I enjoyed because I grew up watching. I know people are losing their damn minds over the show because it's CW drama shenanigans. You know, CW content, CW quality.
Was he on Vampire Diaries or something?
No, it was damn, what's that name? CW, it's with that. It's based off the mystery comic book series. It's damn. What's it called?
Nancy Drew?
No. Okay, let me look at. Let me look up.
I didn't watch CW shows, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I know. Tila actress. There you go. Because I know where she's from. What show she's from, but I can't remember the actual name of the damn show. Riverdale, thank you.
Oh, she was in Archie.
Yes, okay. Archie. My God, I love every.
Who did she play? Was she Cheryl Blossom?
Veronica. Is it Veronica?
Veronica. Okay, yeah. I only ever watched like 2 episodes of the show. Like,
Riverdale.
So, just to put it real quick, when I was just looking fast to see where we're at for figures, like we're kind of in the time frame now. They're not overdue, but where they should be coming. Poe Dameron from Force Awakens. We're in that time frame now.
To the original Sith. Thank you.
And then Andor, Cassian. Coming up on him now.
Cassian.
Now, this is just meaning from the window of Sideshow. So we should be something along those lines. Maybe them coming here soon. The Range Trooper. From
the
Andor.
Range Trooper, yes.
Yeah. For some reason, Sazi 10 is still pre-order status. I don't know. Like, what? I think the TK were we up on that? No. Those aren't until next year. Yeah, so I'm jumping ahead here. But Obi-Wan from Attack of the Clones. Yeah. But I mean, just like this month, we're just like in the first window, basically. But Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, Revenge of the Sith, like we're in his window now. We're starting to come. Not all of these are super old, but we're like in the time. I know maybe this is scary when we start talking about this, because then you start going, "Oh no," you know, when you start thinking about all this. And then. Trying to think here. And then for more recent stuff, obviously, though, then they haven't gotten to where they started shipping yet, but we've got several of the Imperial Remnant troopers. Coming out to be. I think ATR drivers started to be getting.
They're all released at HK right now. So
yeah, I'm speaking where we haven't gotten yet, though.
Yeah.
Like these are where we still have to get them. Even though I think people are starting to get the Remnant, like ATRT drivers. Stuff.
Give me 1 second. Little Titan is out. Dímelo, tío Nick. ¿Qué pasa, Boricua Weapon Dominicana? What's up, Little Titan? ¿Qué pasa? Woo!
But yeah, I think the big one now is because we're now in the window for Obi-Wan from Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
We're now like kind of in that. We've got 3 or 4 Artisan figures that we're waiting for.
Oh, we went on a tangent, but I was going to say that when I do my collection tour, I'm going to be moving I think I'm going to try and go with the angle like Denobi does with his display case area, where it's just a wide shot of his display cases. That's what I'm thinking. So the figures won't be as close anymore. Yeah. Like this camera angle and this angle I have is more close up. It's going to be more of a wide shot, just showcasing
so you can
all
see a little bit more of your stuff. But you're going to take away from the case factor, so I don't know if people will like that as much.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have a second camera to go for a closer shot of much more, one wide shot and one close up. And maybe I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to say one figure, guys, that I was watching that I think maybe you should, if you were thinking about for Marvel, you think you should avoid is that Mark III armor. Because I just watched yesterday.
The suit up?
The suit up one. I just watched your favorite guy, Justin Collectibles, video on that.
Oh,
and let's put it this way. Where he called it like an organized torture device. I was like, yeah. And we can say most of the time for his video stuff, he's generously fair would probably be the terminology you could use. I heard it pretty much. He was bitching the entire time about like so many parts of it and everything. I mean, so I was like, I don't think that's $500 well spent. I'm willing to take
I wasn't even planning.
I know, but I'm just saying. After watching his thing and listening to him carry on, I'm like, no, that would be I'm going to say that would be a bad investment for your sanity. Forget your money, forget your wallet, for your sanity. If you feel like being mean to yourself.
If Lane wants to torture himself and watch Justin, who are we to judge? You know what I mean? He's doing it to himself. He's doing it to himself, guys. Okay.
You guys can think that or something. I'm going to disagree with you on that about the quality and his coverage of the product we like to collect. I think he does I'm just saying, for myself, I think he does great videos and he really highlights the figures. He's got it down to a freaking science at this point. Now, do I think you should go buy from whatever it is where he says to get it from, or he's like kind of quote associated with? Absolutely not. But you can just ignore that and take to see what I think he fairly shows the figures off. That's my opinion of it. But I get where you may not personally like care for like some shenanigans that have been associated with.
But hey, member for 1 month, OG Fast Hours of Star Wars, the Grand Admiral, Wepa over 9,000, 1 month of geeking out shenanigans, LFG. Old people who actually grew up watching these IPs as they were originally released. We all don't take kindly of turning them into jokes or disconstructing them. Okay, I guess you weren't too happy with what happened with Master Universe. I thought it was fun. I was going to say, could they slow down with the jokes? I agree. But the thing is, they took that, Guardians of the Galaxy route with the jokes.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yep. It felt like Guardians of the Galaxy meets Lord of the Rings. That's what it was. It's Guardians of the Galaxy meets Lord of the Rings. They try to get that MCU vibe going, which, don't get me wrong, I like my MCU jokes. I love them. I love my.
We've been overrun with them for like 10 or 12 years, and then
I still love it. I still love it. Yes, but so hopefully, if there is a second film, they're probably gonna take that in consideration, where they'll take things a little bit more seriously than do the whole MCU style of jokes.
Yeah.
But also, let me throw some shenanigans for OG Fan Star Wars with some video stuff. Thank you, OG Fan. It's all about that branding, yo.
Why are they looking at us like that?
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition.
Long live the Empire. Long live the Empire.
Long
character of a man matters called ethics. Oh dear Lord. Yeah, thank you, OG Vazar with a $2 super chat, y'all.
What? No goats?
I don't think OG fans a goat man.
Everybody's a goat man.
I only leave the goats if it's requested, or I know that someone enjoys the goats when I put them up on they put their.
I forget sometimes you're just a man of the people.
Yeah, because most people don't like these goats. These goats.
Well,
Make sure the goats are
there's
behind.
There's a reason God Love and Thunder failed.
Yeah,
the goats help.
There's a reason why I keep them behind a paywall.
Or else you'd be like, what?
Yep.
Oh man.
You see the OG fan.
Those goats.
He doesn't want them goats. He doesn't want them goats.
You're seriously making me think, OG fan. I gotta do a $2 super chat so we can get goats.
You go throw a $2 super chat for the goats. You really like them goats, Lane? I love them. I love them to death.
I think the goats are hilarious.
To this day, I wish that Hot Toys did a 1/6 scale goats.
I wouldn't go that far for the goats, but I can, once a stream hearing the goats, I can take.
Not gonna lie, if someone out
when
there
you would sometimes spam the goats for 6 goats in 2 hours, my head might explode.
I would love it. I would love it if someone hits me up one day. Hey, I made you 2 1/6 scale goats. Okay, you just ship them out to me. I'll put them right here. I'll put them right there.
Oh, okay.
I'll put them right
here, guys. Let me put him on the hot seat for a second. Okay, since we've got big, warm, furry animal things, and you would like a 6 scale thing in some form or fashion, blurred style thing or something.
Mm-hmm,
would you take the goats from Love and Thunder, or if they could get you a Tauntaun, what would you take?
Damn, the goats are now $5. Lane, don't be cheap. Don't be cheap.
I see it, OG fan. I ain't cheap. They're 2 goats. That's $1 for each goat.
Oh man, $1 for
that.
$1
Well, he did say goats in that one, so you probably should play some goats.
Thank you for the $2 super chat once again.
I'm seeing goats there. I think that's worth playing at some goats. OG fan definitely needs some whaling in his life.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you have a choice between the 1/6 scale goats, or a choice between that or a Tauntaun. Which one do you take?
Tauntaun. It's more iconic. I love. Don't get me wrong. I love me the goats, but if you had to give me a chance for goats or a 1/6 scale Tauntaun all day.
I'm not just chirping. Well, actually, I am chirping all the time, but I usually put my money where my mouth is. Just not necessarily today because I spent too much money, and I got to spend over $200 tomorrow.
Oh boy, here we go again with the shenanigans, of course. But hey, thank you, OG Sorry, here's another.
That was
Long
awesome.
Live the Empire.
Long live the Empire. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire! Long live the Empire!
Personally, I'm surprised you just never had a short of when Bill Burr shoots that rebel officer after you read something that annoys you.
You know what? That's a good idea. Thank you, Lane.
Blast him.
Thank you,
yeah,
Lane.
You should have him be just if you can cut it to the moment where he's just smirking and stuff after describing stuff. Wasn't that the best? And just have where Bill Burr just shoots him, and then maybe pan over to when the short trooper has the tray. The one one accessory we were missing from the grunt short trooper figure that everybody wanted.
I remember everybody complaining about that. But hey, Lane, another thing I do want to bring up though.
Yeah.
Inart dropped a RSVP tease. Did you see the RSVP tease?
Saruman.
I
wish him luck with that freaking beard, man.
Dude.
That would be great. Well, then they can start making the outfit for freaking Gandalf the White. So, it'll have nice parody. I can't imagine he's going to come with a ton. Probably the staff, maybe a Palantir.
The Palantir, yep. This I can't wait for this though. I can't wait for this. Saruman, Christopher Lee, one of my favorite actors.
Please let that mean we could get a new Count Dooku.
From Hot Toys?
Yeah, new Count. We need that.
Do you have the original one?
No, never got it.
Oh crap. Okay, I'll put that in the universe.
And I'm not going after it now because it's so old at this point, and I expect a 2.0 of everything.
Maybe Revenge of the Sith version. Yeah, I'll probably get the Revenge of the Sith version as well.
Well, we got Revenge of the Sith Yoda, so it wouldn't surprise me. I just pre-ordered that today. But this would be really cool. Saruman.
How much do you think? 700?
I probably would
Actually, no.
Yeah, probably
Inart.
Legolas.
Let me go to 1/6 kid. How much was
Thor?
Dumbledore?
Oh, Dumble? Was he 500 and something?
Yeah, that should be about the range for this price. Yeah, it should be about
might be 500-600. I mean, he's going to be over 600 probably with shipping and other stuff. He's going to be expensive. He's going to be for even Inart on the more expensive end for their figures. You know, they've kind of developed a pretty decent range between the pricing on their figures. You know, depending on which one and which the license is. But I think this is cool if they're going to end up doing him. The one thing I'll say for
what? Oh wait, what did he do? What did he do now? Once this kid has been having beef on Reddit, what did he do now? Dear Lord, I can't follow these dramas. The
internet is one huge drama machine. Like that's like all the crap with the Stellar Blade.
So the Dumbledore was about $469. So this should be about the price for him. About $469.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't think it would be too bad of an arm and a leg to get the Saruman.
Yeah. So probably
it'd be cool. It'd be cool if they give us Lurtz to go with him. That'd be pretty cool.
You mean
Lurtz.
Brad Dwarf's character?
Lurtz. The
the leader of the Uruk-hai. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were Worm Tongue for a second.
These are Uruk-hai. The armor is thick.
Yeah, God, dude, that would send the price of like $800 or $900.
Yep. But apparently there was a situation where someone asked about the upcharge and another one where someone was missing a piece of the figure and they were, dear Lord have mercy. Yeah, guys, it's unfortunately B has gone through that process as well. And it's unfortunate, but Kid has been having quite the number of issues with customer service with the customers. So it is what it is, guys. Just be prepared. If you go with Kit, you might.
Well, Kit. See, the thing is, you
might not get the luck you deserve.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, beyond that, though, guys, there are a lot. If you're trying to get it in that or something quicker or something, there are other options you can look at besides Kit.
Okay, give us the options, Lane, because I would like to know.
Okay. Well, I would say ones that are at least either have some experience or you can look at. Toys Assembly is supposed to be pretty good.
Okay.
Or Toys Assemble. 1/6 World. Gary
1/6 World.
I bought from him several times. And maybe Toys Buying Agent.
There's also Spec Fiction, but that's a slow boat.
But, yeah. For Inart or whatever, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yep. So there's 4 options other than Kit you can look at, but that doesn't mean they ain't still going to be expensive or a little bit upcharged because like Harry Potter is like super expensive on there from Inart or something. So you're always going to have a little bit of like issue with that.
Come on, Inart, give me a 1/6 scale Galandra already. Wow, damn. That'd be a nice mommy to go with the Lord of the Rings line. Damn, this line's gonna be expensive. Dear Lord have mercy. If they do a Galandra 1/6.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah, that would definitely be something. I would agree with you on that. Holy man.
Dear Lord have mercy. Big Dog Power with a $2 super chat, y'all. Ahí está. El tiburón, ahí está el tiburón. Oh my God, people love that freaking shark, man. I love him too. Jeff the tiburón.
Long live the Empire. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire! Long live the Empire!
I love that. I love that clip. Thank you, Big Dog. Thank you. Wepa. Yes. So, okay, let me see. So we talked the whole shebang about Inart Saruman possibly getting released pretty soon for pre-order. There is another photo. I haven't talked about that, but there's another photo though of possible releases coming up.
Oh yeah.
From, let's look into that. I do want to talk about that for a bit before we get into the Terminator. But there is possible releases coming up, which got me excited.
Well, there's we know the Cavill Superman.
Yes.
2.0 or whatever different movie version.
Yeah. But this got me excited just to think about it. Look at this. Possible 1/6 scales coming from Inart this year for pre-order. I'm talking.
Oh yeah. I saw this picture.
Thriller. Yeah, Michael Jackson Thriller.
That might be the biggest one. Is actually Thriller. Michael Jackson is probably the one. Could you imagine if they have like an ultimate kind of zombie head sculpt or something?
Yes,
that would be really cool. Oh. Or maybe a switch out jacket so it's more the more damaged jacket he had.
Oh, that'd be a nice little 2-pack going if they want it. They could do a 2-pack, one with the damage. So, but that's gonna be expensive.
Well, I don't think they would necessarily do something. I don't think the family would approve the zombie look probably for even a switch out head sculpt, but that would be neat. Even if they had the regular Michael, could be like more rooted hair. And even if the zombie was like a sculpted haircut or something like that, because obviously he's wearing a wig and stuff that'll bring out his hair more. Like that would be really cool. I'm wondering which Bruce Lee. I assume they would probably do Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon. It has to be Enter the Dragon or
Fist of Fury.
Fist of Fury with what's his name? Our boy, what's his name? Chuck Norris.
Oh no, that's Way of the Warrior.
Way of the Warrior. Yeah. There you go.
That was the movie he directed.
Okay.
But no, Fist of Fury was the one like the kind of Chinese rebel. Whereas
okay.
A mess up with. That was his second movie, I think, after the Big Boss.
The thing is, I want with Chuck Norris because that's a possibility we could get Chuck Norris from Inart. That'd be pretty cool to go with your Bruce Lee.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I mean, just like with Michael, there's a bunch of different options, but so they may do Jon Snow. I don't know if there's because of how screwed up that show eventually became. And how
honestly, for me, I don't want season 7, season 8.
You want to have the leader of the Watch.
Yes, I want Jon Snow
season with 2, 3, or like season 2 to 4 ish.
I want the Jon Snow with the Puerto Rican fro on the wall. Okay, that's what I want. Puerto Rican fro, Jon Snow with his Tim boots. Okay, I want that
more like Mance Raider, like era kind of stuff. Era. Yeah. Which Harry Potter is that Goblet of Fire?
No. Goblet of Fire had the bigger hair.
Okay.
This is I think damn, what's the one that came out after?
Prisoner of Azkaban?
No, not Prisoner of Azkaban. The one that came out after Goblins. What was that one?
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Was it Prisoner of Azkaban?
That was the 5th movie, wasn't it? If I remember, that had Sirius Black.
No, Sirius Black was before. Wait, no, wasn't that Sirius? No, the Goblet of Fire was the 4th movie.
Yeah, and then wasn't Prisoner of Azkaban the 5th, and that led to Half-Blood Prince.
No, that was 3rd. Prisoner of Azkaban was the 3rd one. There is
Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix. There you go. That's the Order of the Phoenix look for Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Prisoner of Azkaban was the 3rd one. Prisoner of Azkaban was the 3rd one.
Yeah. And then we've got, is that Paul going to be from the 1st one?
Not sure about that one.
Maybe
Paul Atreides with the look he had before he got into.
Yeah, from the 1st one when he was in Caladan, before going to Arrakis, like the first half or so of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the Miley Outcat, Supergirl. They're gonna
I think they're both gonna be rooted. They're both gonna be rooted. Lobo and Supergirl.
Yeah, well, they got to do something to make them different than the Hot Toys one, or there's not going to necessarily be a whole lot of reason to go for a more expensive version, possibly, of the characters. I'm hoping that the white skin, if Inart does it, they make it a little bit more accurate to how he looks in the movie and stuff, because, you know, the white was a little bit more pronounced, at least in the trailers, than how the Hot Toys figure to me looked. But I think the Hot Toys one for both of them is really good. But it would have to be the rooted hair would be like the main thing to encourage you to go, especially if they're going to cost more.
So for me, depends on how well the movie does. For me, I might go for the Inart, but honestly, I'll stick to the Hot Toys version of Supergirl and then get both the Hot Toys version of Lobo and Lobo from Inart, because I love this. I love this character. Whatever iteration, I love this character. I want him to come home. I don't mind multiple versions of the same character.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I mean, I've been interested in the Hot Toys Lobo, and I'm not even probably going to go see the movie. I just don't care about Supergirl that much enough to go pay for $15 or $16 to go to the movie theater. It's definitely one when it comes on VOD. I'll probably like rent for $5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I just am doing, because like Mortal Kombat 2 came out on VOD yesterday.
Enter the Dragon in the US need the / bloody shirt
t-shirt.
So, t-shirt. Cool. It should be Enter the Dragon, one of the most popular ones. One of his best films is Enter the Dragon. I wouldn't mind the yellow suit version of him in the Game of Death. That'd be pretty cool.
That one would be cool too.
Yeah,
it's funny for a not completed actual movie. That's like his maybe 3rd most famous or 2nd most famous look. I would probably say of all of these that are on here right now, like all these figures, it'd probably honestly be the Thriller Michael Jackson would be the one I would be most interested in. And
Have you bought it in art?
No. Michael Jackson, no. I'm still waiting.
In general, have you bought in art?
No. I have 2 on pre-order.
So the Michael Jackson Thriller would probably be your first figure?
No, I have 2 on pre-order already. I should be getting one. One's late that I should be getting my first.
Okay.
Corn Sweat Superman.
Corn Sweat Superman. Oh, yeah, I had that one pre-order too.
Yeah,
give
I
me a
have
second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Charlie Unicorn is asking, where is Almighty Thrawn? Unfortunately, Thrawn got family over and stuff, and he's also still working on his do-yourself Baji case right now. So he's working on that too. So he's going
to be busy for the next month. Basically,
yeah, he's been
put those Baji cases together.
Summer has started, and kids are out, and he's just enjoying time with the family. And also, he's still trying to work on that damn freaking do-yourself Baji case. So he'll be back whenever he's ready to come back. So.
Well, apparently I'm being informed by Charlie the Unicorn. The correct answer is Bruce Lee.
Correct answer was Bruce Lee.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, I've watched all the Bruce Lee movies at least like 3 or 4 times, every one of them. But this, I was never like a super Michael Jackson fan, but I've always know how important he's represented in the music industry before any of the later stuff happened. I really like. I think the Lobo's going to probably be, to me, if I had to say, like, looking at these, which one I think is going to be the coolest one for just how unique it could be, like for them pulling it off, it'd probably be Lobo.
No more TED Talks for Thrawn.
Oh boy. But yeah, Michael Jackson Thriller is probably the one of these ones because that's my favorite look to him. That or maybe Billie Jean, like that music video and stuff. Look.
I agree, Christopher. It has to be Night Watch, Jon Snow. It has to be. I don't want season 8 crucified.
We don't need a Jon Snow.
My queen, Jon Snow.
You don't need a figure that every time you look at it is going to make you feel depressed.
Exactly. It depends. It depends. How depressed,
dude. I would just right there. I would probably be all over a Purple Rain Prince. Like as much as I like MJ, there's some of the outfits and stuff. As much as I like some of these, like Thriller and stuff, like Purple Rain Prince, to me is like one of the coolest like outfits ever. Or if we could get him in that half-faced Joker crazy thing he had in his music video for the original Batman movie.
I've said so many. I've said no so many times to the third-party Prince figures, and I'm like, there has to be a licensed company out there to do this. Come on, you know?
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, that could be someone in our looks at because they're kind of running out of main Michael Jackson looks to actually do. You know, at this point.
What about the Moonwalker?
Oh yeah, Moonwalker. They still got. Can we get like Robo Michael as a 2-pack? You know, where he becomes like an endoskeleton Michael, and then he becomes like a spaceship or something.
Yeah.
We could get maybe a 10 scale Michael spaceship or something. That could be a 4-pack for like $1,200 or something that we could get. That would be perfect. Let's not give. I'm sorry, I said that actually. I just said, you know what? I said, don't give them ideas. Don't say things like that because they're already expensive enough as it is. But I think this is cool. I mean, it's kind of would be a weird series of figures to put out over the next, you know.
Oh, you know what I would love though? I would love it if we get I can't say words right. Egyptian Michael Jackson Genie Michael Jackson. For his music video. Cool. That for his music video with Eddie Murphy. I love that one. Oh my god.
Oh, that would be cool.
That was so much fun. I love that. I love that song, man. Shoot. I love that video too because the Pharaoh's there with his queen. His queen's like chopping people's heads off throughout the music video. Then here comes Michael out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, Iman, the supermodel who played his wife.
But then what's crazy is that Eddie's like looking at his queen, and she's just getting all hot and bothered, and Eddie's like, "Is there something you got to tell me about this genie girl?"
Yeah, Uncarded set suggested Captain EO, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. That'd be interesting with the jersey, right?
Yeah, I was like that would be something. I would definitely agree. That would be something if they went that route.
Remember the time, MJ. Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool look. I wouldn't mind. That's one of my favorite music videos.
That's the thing. There are just so many different things that you can think
they could do Rock With You. Look, they could do that one. That'd be one shiny ass suit, but hey.
Yeah, that is definitely.
No, but my top 3 right now: Lobo, rooted hair, Bruce Lee, and Thriller Michael Jackson. Unfortunately, the look I want for Harry Potter is the Goblet of Fire. I'll see if I'm interested in the Order of Phoenix and later looks, because this is the look he carries from Order of the Phoenix, and he just gets older with that look. But I like the Goblet of Fire look where he he takes on the dragon with that look. I love it. We'll see what happens. If they can throw some finesse for this Order of the Phoenix look, then maybe. But for me, definitely Lobo for me, Michael Jackson, Thriller, and Bruce Lee. Depending on how the movie does, I might go Supergirl rooted. If not, then Hot Toys one. I'll go for it. Okay, freaking Jon Snow. It has to be Boricua Fro Jon Snow from freaking The Wall. I don't want season 8 Jon Snow. You could take me out of that for sure. And where did he get the grease to grease up his hair like that? I want to know who was styling his hair in that era to get his hair just like that, like greased up, like a Puerto Rican would. You know, you got your Puerto Rican fro, but you got to grease it up. Come on, who's greased this hair up? What did you use? What kind of oils did you use to grease it up this crazy?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay. So we talked enough about the Inart possibility pre-orders for the summer, right? Let's go for one that actually just got announced for pre-order. It's going to get up for pre-order on June 12th, right? Let's talk about the Inart. Where's that bloody bastard? There it is. The Terminator T1.
I love this picture. By the way, I think this is a great photo because this is like how you really saw, because to make the model and stuff work and everything.
Yes,
shadows and at night, and it allows the eye glowing and everything. I think this. Now, I do want to be clear. I am probably not the likelihood I am probably not going to get this figure is because I prefer the endoskeletons from Terminator Judgment Day, but that's just I like Judgment Day way more than the first Terminator. But this,
me too. I'm a T2 fanboy.
Yeah, but this is a great, and this helps kind of see where you can see some of the design changes that they did from Terminator 1 because this almost has a kind of a more shorter, almost hulking kind of look to the T800. This
Promised Lake Day.
Yeah, but.
Well, the thing is, if you guys go back on the tape, go back on the photos, this is definitely a representation, almost bar for bar, 100%, the original look from the model they used to create the stop motion for this character, for this monster.
And then some of the upper body, in the upper body for some of the actual physical full size thing that they used, puppet.
Yep.
I think
I know people are complaining. I know people are complaining about how accurate the legs are, but the thing is, if we go back down, the original photos,
like when you first saw it with the real stop motion and stuff, where it was kind of walking a little bit with a limp after getting blown up. I will say you do feel the difference where this feels like very
it feels horror. I love that it feels that it has that. Okay, I love the T2 Terminator with the sci-fi vibe, which is
this has much more horror movie, horror movie vibe, almost like kind of low budget horror movie kind of feel, which is what the first.
And I love this. This is from T1. I love that horror look. It got vibes going. Yes.
Yeah. No. I really like. I really like how now. If it's going to be like over $400, it better be like almost freaking die cast.
I think it's supposed to be old die cast. Apparently.
Yeah.
King Dingaling in the house. What's up, King Dingaling? What if this is plastic?
Oh, we were just talking.
No, it's not going to be plastic. It's die cast.
No. Because the Hot Toys one is almost all die cast for the Terminator 2 endoskeleton. So this one has to be that. They can't cheap out on this.
Hey, David, how you doing? Good, nice talking to you. Friday. Wait, was it Friday or Saturday when they dropped the Punisher? That was a good talk there.
Yeah, I think this is. I think it's really cool they're doing the first Terminator because I don't think Hot Toys would ever do this one. The Terminator 2 is just it's more popular movie. than the first one. I think it's really cool they're knocking this out like they did the original Arnold Infiltrator. If you're getting that figure, this is the perfect complement because it's literally the same thing without the Arnold exterior.
Partial so it's partial diecast. So okay, partial die. Hopefully they'll delve into detail about it on the upcoming pre-order
stream
drop
or something. They're probably
or
gonna
they
do.
tell us how much this is going to be freaking diecast.
Now,
Also, King Dingaling, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a member of the Geeking Out Squad. You know, it's all about that branding, y'all. Where's that brand?
Why are they looking at us like that?
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition.
It's all part of the membership. If you're part of the memberships, when you come in, we gotta celebrate it. You gotta celebrate it. Come on, it's all about that branding, y'all. Geeking Out Squad.
Yep, there's nothing wrong with doing that, but it's
okay.
Really,
sorry for cutting you off. So, as you were saying,
well, I was going to say for this one, I think it, like it's going to face. I think it's going to overall probably look a little bit more detailed and better than the battle damage Terminator 2 one. Endoskeleton, but that one I think is going to sell better just because it's from the more popular movie.
And also it has that sci-fi vibe to it.
With the blaster rifles and all that stuff.
This one carries that horror vibe, which I like. But then I also love the T2 version because it carries that sci-fi vibe I love so much. If you stand down with me and we would pick one movie to watch, either T1 or T2, I always will choose T2 over T1. But if we had time to watch both of them, I'll watch T1 and T2. And then after that, Terminator Salvation, and that's it. And that's it. You know what I mean? Terminator Salvation is still a good movie. And then after that, nothing else happened. Well, the thing is, I have a soft spot for Terminator Genesis. Just a soft spot. I have a soft spot. Because I loved how they turned my Arnold Pops it overpowered in the movie. I love that. I love my overpowered Terminator. I love him. Anyway,
I'm blank. I just blocked out for a second when you were talking about. I can sit down and have a thing for Terminator Genesis. I think I may hate that movie more than Dark Fate, which is saying
no. Don't even bring that. No. Genesis didn't go off and pull a Last Jedi and kill off our savior.
Yeah, no, it almost did the same worst thing. It turned him into a Terminator that they killed.
But no, they changed up the timeline though, so he's still alive. Young John Connor is still alive though. They saved him. Yeah.
Well, they always said the big. And they wasted Matt Smith.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't there.
He wasn't. Well, because he was Skynet. Yeah. He was supposed to be, at least what he said, he was supposed to be a much more central character.
Demon says Genesis is absolute trash. No, I definitely agree. Terminator Genesis is absolute trash. But it's my trash panda shenanigans. I enjoy it for what it is.
I mean, guys, like literally, if you went to us, like someone was mentioning for Masters of the Universe, we were talking about earlier. If someone went to us, that movie's garbage. There's a certain thing I would be like, yeah, for a certain kind of thing, I could see where some other people are not have any connection to it, where you can maybe say that, but we still like it because different things happens and it connects to us.
OG fan, I respect. There's only two Terminator movies.
Yeah.
I respect.
Well, that's like there technically should only two Alien movies.
Yeah, but you got to throw in Terminator Salvation because that was really good. Terminator Salvation is really good. I really enjoyed it. I really love the Terminators that were in it, and I really like the story from Terminator Salvation. Out of all the other Terminator movies that came out after T1 and T2, Terminator Salvation definitely is added to the list as.
It's the best of the other sequels, I think.
Yeah, yes.
It's not perfect or great, but it's to me. But it was better than the rest of them. It's Terminator 4 at least felt like there was maybe something they could do with the story, and then 5 and 6 were just steaming leftover.
The thing is, one of my favorite parts about Genesis is it's just pops. I like the character. I love the Terminator pops, and also he becomes overpowered towards the end. I love that too.
Yeah, it is interesting. There was actually a comic put out, which was a sequel to Terminator Salvation.
Yes, Bryce Dallas Howard was in that movie. Yes.
Yeah, and
also Chekhov. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Chekhov. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Bryce Dallas Howard played the character picking up from the Claire Danes from Terminator 3. It was Captain Brewster. But they did a comic sequel to Salvation, like around that time frame, which is, if you remember Helen Bonham Carter's, like the doctor who's created the thing that turned Sam Worthington into that type of infiltrator.
Infiltrated Terminator, yep.
Yeah, her character awakens in the future set after the events of that movie. Her character awakens as a Terminator. Because the same thing was done to her. And it kind of is the end of that story where they kind of converted what they were going to do, you know, after the end of Salvation. I like the detail here and everything. Like, you do get kind of some of the damage done to it by the explosion and stuff, like where it puts this after the truck explosion.
Question. Are there two different versions of this? Is there a clean version, a battle damage version?
Well, I don't think we ever saw an actual clean version of him, because when you see him finally in the like full endoskeleton, is after the truck blew up, so he was already damaged a little bit.
No, yes, I understand that. What I'm saying is that I heard people talking there's going to be two different versions of this, but I didn't see any news about this.
I don't know. I hadn't heard anything about it. I honestly haven't been paying that
plastic. Wait, there's plastic. Wait, is this figure plastic?
Is there information up on it? I haven't seen it.
I thought it was going to be diecast. Unless it said plastic somewhere. Did it read plastic and I didn't read it? I thought it was supposed to be diecast pieces on it at least.
I know the Hot Toys one had a bunch of diecast, so I just assumed that Inart would make sure that theirs did, because it's got to at least have that.
Okay, thank you, Michael. I think Inart is doing a live showing for this Friday.
That would make sense, because usually that's what that's kind of their modus operandi.
And I think Friday is the 12th. This is when the pre-order is going to drop for it too. But I do like the detail of, like you said, like the oil and the explosion that went on this freaking figure when it blew up. Yeah. Damn, this is pretty cool. What I need in our thirsty stream. That's what they call these days, in our thirsty stream.
Boy, man, AI is getting crazy. Sorry, I just got distracted by something on my feed. Is putting in Bloodsport and putting Mr. Miyagi versus Jean-Claude Van Damme's like teacher character in Kickboxer.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and then the Mr. Miyagi crane kicks that guy out of the ring, and then Daniel Russo is laughing at Jean-Claude Van Damme. We're going too far, man, with some of this stuff.
No weapons, right? Apparently, there's no weapons. There's ain't going to be no weapons.
He did not have any weapons at this point when you see it. It's just the slightly damaged endoskeleton is chasing after them.
And I know people are disappointed that spending all this money and they didn't do a nice base with it. For me, if I want nice bases, I'm going to go with Hot Toys. Hot Toys does cool bases. And I don't
most
really
of the bases for Inart are not that good.
I'm not looking. I know I've seen all the complaints. People are complaining that the legs are too short or too ridiculous, like no leg day, whatever. And then I heard people complain that they should have done a better base. And I'm like, I'm not buying Inart for bases. I'm not buying for Inart for bases. I'm buying for Inart for hyper quality over Hot Toys. So if there's a figure that I really want that is more hyper quality, then yes, I'll probably go with a Inart version of a character that Hot Toys probably have done or hasn't done yet. So, but I do like this. I'm probably just going to do just the one, I'm not going to get multiple of these because this is not the army build one. The army build one is T2.
Or you could just get one of each and just leave it at that.
What's the fun in that, though? No, Nate Demon, that's
money.
True. Literally, there are people complaining on Facebook. This guy had no leg day.
Well, I mean, I can get that because the legs look shorter versus the T2 endoskeletons.
Yep.
So it's not like not totally shocking and stuff that they would, do that. But
yeah, they called this. I saw someone call this like the Hobbit version of the Terminator. Having this and Arnold back to back on a rotating base would be sick. Oh man, that's big. That's talking my language right there. That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to try and do that one day. Just get a small little base where it's just revolving in your display case and put two figures side by side that pretty much back to back that represent the same character but different forms. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But are you planning to get this, Lane?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. What are you planning?
I don't know if I just timed out here.
Wait.
Sorry, you like froze when you were in the middle of asking your question.
Okay, cool. What is the figure? Actually, before we continue, let me look at the votes here. What are you geeking out about, guys? 49 votes within the hour. The Punisher at 27%. Nice. The Inart Terminator at 32%. 50 votes. Mondo, Gargoyles, Goliath. Oh my God. Nobody cares about the Mondo. Oh my God. 0%. I've never seen this before in my life. Mondo, Gargoyles at 0%. I think I've never seen a 0%. I at least see a 1%er, but 0% on Gargoyle. Damn. And then
I told you that might be a hard license thing there for people getting.
And just here for the vibes or everything at 42%. So most people are here for the vibes. Okay. So a lot of votes.
But that's a pretty good thing. That's a pretty good thing amount. I mean, I mean, it was very close, but I'm not surprised the Terminator would be above the Bernthal Punisher because that's a Bernthal Punisher for a one, short movie basically versus even if it's going to be more expensive and in sci-fi cinema, that's like one of the most biggest designs in like the last 40 years or more. So that's not totally shocking there. But that was close. The Bernthal Punisher is going to be the much more affordable option between the two. But it could be people are wondering if they're going to. I mean, I know this is Hot Toys we're talking about, but I can't imagine them putting out a brand new Nate Punisher when they already have this one out for pre-order. That's not coming until next year. But Hot Toys has done crazier things. I mean, we got two Bonds. They didn't even have barely any time between two Bonds coming out in a relatively short period of time. So
here's a video real quick. Before we continue, who was Christopher answered the question. Lights turn on by magnet for the LED function for the eye for the Terminator.
Okay.
For the Inart.
That's good.
Here is a quick video. I think someone brought it up in the chat. They wanted to bring up the Terminator video from the Hot Toy Sideshow pre-order of the Endoskeleton Terminator 2.
To us from the year 2029. This is the prototype for Hot Toys' new Terminator Endoskeleton. The figure is electroplated and weathered to highlight each of the moving pistons and rotating parts.
Yeah, see, that's really nice.
Also includes swap outs with intense battle damage. With two plasma rifles and light up eyes on the final figure, this Terminator is a worthy recreation of the AI killers. To complete the scene, the base is fully themed to the battlefield on Judgment Day. You can pre-order the Hot Toys Endoskeleton figure now at Sideshow.
You can definitely see some differences. Like the upper body chest area is definitely not as large and kind of almost gorilla-esque as the T1 of the original T800. The legs are definitely a little bit longer. The head, I think, looks a little bit it looks similar, but definitely the teeth and stuff look a little bit different. You can definitely like see that this one looks a little not skinnier, but kind of thinner, and the body proportions are a little bit more spread out versus the T800 Infiltrator. Now, we also got to remember too, technically, why this is an endoskeleton. This is a different unit model type made by Skynet versus the one we're looking at in the Infiltrator units. They're not exactly the same thing as the quote grunt endoskeletons like this one is supposed to be with the plasma rifles. You'll notice too, because in like you mentioned, Terminator Salvation, the Arnold Terminator, you notice it has a bigger upper body and everything like that, a little bit thicker and bigger than some of the other endoskeleton models. You know, in that movie that you saw, some of the more trooper style ones and everything with like the Gatling gun, which I think was like a T500 or something.
Hey, Central, it doesn't have the articulated spine or hands. Which one? The Hot Toys one? Nate playing Devil's Advocate. I prefer the Hot Toys version. I prefer both. The Hot Toys and the Inart version. But if you ask me which one I would, if I had to pick just the one, would be the Hot Toys one. It will be the Hot Toys one because that's the one. I'm a T2 fanboy. I love T2. That's the one. I to this day I still cry watching my boy getting freaking burned up, and I keep asking my dad, why does he not stay with freaking Carter, John Carter? Why do you have to burn up, man? Why, man? Oh my God! I wish my dad did show me that movie, man. I cried like crazy, man. My boy, man, Arnold, man. He just went down there. Not like this. Not like this. Damn. He should. Yeah, he should have stayed with John Connor. He should have stayed. CGI Arnold is swole. Those people never even bought a figure from Inart. Wait, what? Yes, Inart is fully articulated. Okay. It's a skeleton, bro. I only acknowledge the Model TX. CGI. They do live streams because they don't have a store yet. Like Hot Toys, they will soon. So yeah, if I had to choose, I would go with the Hot Toys version because it represents a T2 version. And it's the more like army build one you want to go for because it has that army build.
Yeah.
Potential.
Well, it's got weapons. That's a big thing to be having with it. It's got weapons to stick with it. So the base is definitely better.
I'm just buying two, guys. I want to get a third one, but we'll see. In this economy, I'm just want to get two.
$2,500. That's chump change to you.
Oh man,
You'll just work like 90 hours or something like that in a row.
Oh, but in this economy, dear Lord, Arnold had to make Kindergarten Cop. I got you. It's not a tumor. But all right, pretty much, guys. What a fun stream we had today.
Yep.
I'm glad Lane wanted to pop in and talk toys.
Yeah, fill in for the not quite as brilliant 1/6 scale strategist is our Thrawn, but
or as wild as V.
Yeah, well, I can just be his Captain Paleo. That's all I can do. Straight string, and I can just tell you don't buy so many figures. That's all I can do.
That's true. Don't buy so many.
And then you can just hand wave. You're like, yeah, and I'll be okay. What could possibly go wrong? You got it down to being a well-oiled pre-order machine at this point.
Yep. World Cup is next. Yeah, next week. I know. I'm hoping that it's not as crazy as it is here in Georgia. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully most of the rich people fly in to Hartsfield with their rich Boeing planes versus flying a private jet. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not hopefully they go to Hartsfield more. Hopefully.
Oh, you're gonna have more fun than you know what to do with.
The thing is, I'm gonna get some overtime. I'm gonna get that money, but personally, I'm like, damn, y'all. I want more people. I want more people versus more overtime.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
I want to. Like. Don't get me wrong. I love me the overtime. But I want more people. I want more. We want more workers, and also I want to spend more time doing streams and get this collection room set up. So I can't do that when I'm doing overtime.
You'll find a way. A true man of the people will find a way.
But all right, guys.
You can let Hot Toys victimize you, but not your public.
But all right, guys. Thank you all for watching.
Yes,
with the votes, 53 votes already, 2 hours in. Okay. Someone felt sorry for Mondo, so they gave it 2% club. It went from 0 to 2% club. Okay, that's good. The Punisher at 28%, Inart Terminator at 30%, Mondo, Gargoyles, Goliath at 2%, and then Just Here for the Vibes at 40%. 53 votes, ending it there. Guys, hit that like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below. I do read them. Let me know down below what is your thoughts of the current shenanigans coming up in June. We got Inart flexing some possible pre-orders coming up. We've got the Inart Terminator popping in, and for pre-order on the 12th, and also a live stream for that too, right? Would I be doing a live stream for that drop? Not really. If it was an exclusive drop to go in and buy it, then that'd be a different story. But no, it's just gonna be a regular drop. So what else? What else is happening here? And yeah, like I said, guys, also there is the Discord. Thank you, Big Dog Pound 1. Join up the Discord, join up with the shenanigans, tomfoolery's done there. Demon Ultra Magic premium scale coming in tomorrow. Congrats. That's a beautiful piece, beautiful figure, man. I know it's a repaint, but it's a beautiful repaint. Yes, it's a beautiful. I have it pre-ordered too. What else? Also hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that hype button. It becomes an option on your phone. Once this becomes a video, hit that hype button. Helps the algorithm. The likes the likes do help with the algorithm as well. Also the comments. I'm going to try and do more videos too coming up as well for the channel, because the streams don't pop up as much in the algorithm because they're not videos, they're streams. So I need to work on getting more videos out for you guys, maybe do top 10s and stuff like that, because we can't have just Will doing top 10s all the time. I need to throw in my top 10s here and there. And don't forget to tune into P-Rod's UFC White House streams this Sunday. Really? He's doing a White House stream this Sunday? Wow. That's pretty cool. At least P-Rock is coming in to do a stream. Yeah, he's been in the dunes with Denobi too much. Because Denobi, he's been in the dunes too much, man. I've been trying to get him out the desert, trying to do more streams.
Denobi's got. Hey, do you know? Did Denobi ever finally get that Tomy?
Yes, but he hasn't done the video. He has not done the video yet, and I talked to him. I talked to him this morning. That dude, I swear, if you do a freaking Lilo and Stitch video unboxing review before the Tomy, I'm going to be pissed.
That just encourages him to go do that, right?
Dude, he told me he was going to do a review on the Stitch, and I'm like, dude, don't do that review until you do the Tomy. I've been waiting for that Tomy. You know how many Tomy videos I've said no to because I've been waiting for you to do one? Diabolical, man. I want that. I want to watch that Tomy refit, man.
I can believe it. But anyway, hey guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you guys. Also, guys, there's the memberships you want to keep supporting, and also there is the referral links down below. You want to use those for all your Sideshow shenanigans and tomfooleries. And other than that, thank you for watching. Remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy, and may our weapons with you always.
Take care, everybody, and make bad decisions like a certain other victim.
All about the victimizing.
Take care, everyone.
Later.
Today, victory is mine. Long live the Empire.